Hi everybody, I'm Ollie.
And I'm circumcised.
Yes, you are. And on ePad today, wait a minute. We've got a couple of ninja movies for a change. Sho Kosugi does make another appearance.
Big fan.
We've got a couple of G.I. Joes turning up in movies that aren't G.I. Joe. Not such a big fan. And Erica Eleniak. She's good at making her clothes fall off. We like that. Okay, so the last time that we appeared on your television, we probably offended most of you, but we were plugging a movie that had Sho Kosugi.
Faux show.
What are you talking about?
And a Korean star who sings and dances and has really, really nice hair. Yeah, exactly. I'm
Sorry, I'm
sorry.
just smelling his hair in my imagination.
Rain's flowy, oh, just big.
I bet he could play 8 games of tennis and you could still just run your fingers through his silky black hair and not get tangled at all.
We like his hair. But what we were talking about was how he makes a crap ninja.
He does make a crap ninja.
Yeah, we had a whole crap ninja list, and one of them was like the 3 ninjas and stuff like that.
Don't you just hate us?
But one of the other ones was the what? The solid.
It was Ninja 3.
The Domination. The solid gold dancer from Ninja 3, The Domination, was some dancer gets possessed by a ninja and goes around killing people. That movie sounded
Like it deserves to be covered by us on ePad. So, folks, coming up,
Ninja 3, The Domination.
Guess what?
What?
It's time for more Sho Kosugi.
Why?
Well, because you can never have too much Sho Kosugi, can you?
That sounds like a really bad joke where there's no joke. No, you know what? There is no such thing as too much Sho Kosugi because he has hair that is awesome.
It's not quite rain hair.
No,
but it's pretty good.
It's like a bowl.
Hey!
And his acting is just like epic.
I just want you to teach me the way.
Well, if you want to work out, you forgot your pants.
Honestly, we like to make fun of Sho Kosugi.
I don't.
But no, in a fun way. Like his old movies are kind of kitschy. But in Ninja Assassin, he played a scary old dude.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was Sho Kosugi until I saw the credits. As in, Sho Kosugi. He was kind of like Mr. Bean of ninjas.
Watch your mouth.
Okay. But anyway, we've got another movie with Sho Kosugi, but this time he's hired to take down a blind guy.
I wish it was Denzel Washington from Book of Eli. I wish that movie ended when he comes out and
Sho Kosugi.
Oh, he's blind. And Sho Kosugi stabs him in the chest with a dull sword.
Let there be light.
No, it's Rutger Hauer, as in the guy from Blade Runner.
Okay.
And he used to, you know, Rutger Hauer, he used to do these commercials for this large black Irish drink, which I won't mention, right? And he was the face of it for ages in these esoteric adverts. Rutger Hauer is allergic to it. So after every sip, he had to spit it out. Interesting fact of the day. What's this got to do with ninjas? Nothing.
Okay.
Japanese, huh?
All right, everybody, up next is a movie that's sort of like Gladiator, but not. It's sort of good like Gladiator, but not.
It's not at all like Gladiator.
That was a terrible analogy.
It looks like it's rubbish. It's got Romans in it and they've got swords.
Does it have Russell Crowe?
No. Did he say interesting lines?
Like, what does he say? What's a great Russell Crowe line from Gladiator?
Husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered son.
And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Well, this one doesn't have that,
Right.
but it does have Channing Tatum in it.
Oh wow, you mean the guy from Step Up?
That's right.
And the one, that Amanda Bynes movie, where she pretended to be her brother?
That's right.
And he stuck a tampon up his nose? Let's check that out.
You're right, by the way. These things actually work.
That's right! Channing Tatum and Jamie Bell, the tap dancing. Was it tap dancing? What did Billy Elliot do? Ballet! The ballet dancer and the Step Up dancer are now playing Roman soldiers.
Yep.
On the search for a dead eagle. No, sorry. For a golden eagle, the eagle emblem of the 9th Legion. This is actually based on history, but not in any way. The only thing that we know about this movie is, that I picked up on the gossip websites, was Channing Tatum was shooting, it's very cold in Scotland, the Celts, and he was really cold, they've been in water, so he asked for some hot water, warm water,
I read this, yeah.
that he could pour into his swimming sort of like, it was basically like a wetsuit, okay, well, a dry suit, so it's gonna keep water in. And then some douche basically gave him boiling water and he poured it all over his Tatums. He boiled his potatoes. He burnt his... What's Scottish for scrotum?
Scrotum.
Are you ready?
While we laid into Channing Tatum, we forgot to mention that he was also in G.I. Joe as Duke.
Great.
Yeah, that was a movie that was terrible, but we've actually got another movie which has somebody else who is also a G.I. Joe. Not Marlon Wayans.
Please don't say Marlon
It's
Wayans.
not Marlon Wayans. I knew you were going to go there.
My bad. Don't have it again.
Anybody but Marlon Wayans, we're fine. Actually, it's a G.I. Joe from the new one, G.I. Joe 2.
The Rock?
Yes.
Dwayne
The
Johnson,
Rock.
who we're a fan of.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We hate his name, but we think he's cool. I would personally just introduce myself as Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know, Mos Def has changed his name as well because he's an actor.
What's his name?
It's like Dante.
Dante Terrell or...
Dante Terrell. Who cares? 50 Cent's now calling himself Curtis Jackson. P. Diddy, I'm Sean Combs because I'm an actor.
You know how many Air Jordan 6 black kids wear?
Actually, you know what? Sean Combs gets a pass because his performance in Get Him to the Greek was awesome.
Feel how good this feels? I'm gonna cover the whole outside of my house in this material.
Anyway, G.I. Joe 2, from the looks of the trailers, it looks like it could be potentially quite awesome because it's got The Rock and John McClane. John McClane is actually turning up in G.I. Joe 2.
But we don't have G.I. Joe 2.
No, we're not
We have
even-
this movie.
It's nothing to do with G.I. Joe 2. We have The Rock in...
Faster.
Oh, faster! Dwayne The Rock Johnson driving around in a cool car, blowing people away.
Never changing clothes.
No, never changing his clothes. Okay, we've still got more action coming for you on ePad with the continuing exploits of two gentlemen we've become quite fond of that aren't Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. No, it's Michael Stonebridge and Damien Scott, who just sound hard.
Two guys with very cool names.
Yes.
This is from Strike Back. This is something Ollie and I are surprisingly big fans of.
It's just two guys running around in special forces blowing stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, and the one guy, he...
The Delta guy.
The Delta guy.
You like the Delta
I like
guy.
the Delta guy, a bit of a cowboy. Mm-hmm. Likes to,
Wow.
you know, has his exploits with the C4 and the ladies.
You really know what you're doing, huh?
He does blow down a few doors. He does a few tactical insertions.
He does a few tactical insertions.
You know, just whips his weapon out and. Which is somewhat different. Like it's quite a cool show. We're really liking Strike Back. If you want to see it, we've got a couple more episodes for you this week, which is certainly a far cry from the old days at ePad where we had Chuck Norris
Over and over again.
and we just showed Delta Force like 4 or 5 times a month because we had nothing else to show. Anyway, this is Strike Back. Okay, we would now like to dedicate the next part of this show to a blonde bombshell who can be compared to Steve Jobs, technically. Not
Dead?
because,
In a
no, she's
turtleneck?
not dead. Steve Jobs and the iPod. Because like him, she took an existing concept and then she just made it better looking, sexier, and reinvented it, and it was all nice. So in this case, she took Sly Stallone's idea of running down the beach in slow motion, but instead of running down the beach, you know,
With Carl Weathers.
with a gigantic black guy, she took 2 guys out of it and put herself in a red costume and 2 gigantic, something or others, and ran down the beach in slow motion. But let's not watch that because we don't have Baywatch. Let's watch a cutaway of Sylvester Stallone and Carl Weathers running down the
I
beach.
want to watch Baywatch.
No, we have to watch Sly and Carl.
Let's go back to Sly
Just
and
imagine
Carl.
them in a Baywatch outfit.
Okay, anyway. So, in another example of her taking something that existed and make it better, she went from Baywatch, where she was running around and rescuing drowning swimmers, to rescuing drowning seamen in Undersea. Anyway, giant flotation devices.
Well, we call it Double E.
Yeah.
Not in relation to her flotation
Just her
devices,
initials.
because it's Erica Eleniak from Baywatch days. I always thought that she had 4 toes. But we have her in all her glory in Chasers, which coincidentally actually has Gary Busey in it as well.
And his teeth.
They don't know what they're coming into.
Yeah, can you imagine kissing Gary Busey?
Oh, could
Lay
you?
one on there!
I'm not a big fan of the Navy. I never have been. Oh. I don't like the way it smells. But they did the right thing sending you down here. You got the right kind of tool for this kind of job. Yes, sir. You're one hellacious piece of manpower.
Move it.
What are you on about now? What I want to know is which one of you is going to be the female escort on this show. About face.
Now, coming up next is something that we haven't done since Brad started as co-host. It's something I used to do pretty much every week, but we've had lists. We always do lists, right? And we've done lists on...
Rocky list. We've done Ninja list.
Hey!
We've done, like, just Sylvester Stallone list.
Bond list.
Exactly, but we haven't actually done one of the lady lists.
No, I've never been a part of that.
I don't know what it is that you seem to have scared away all the hot ladies from ePad, but they're back. Erica Eleniak, and we put together a list of, well, why we love her. Brad's first lady list, Erica Eleniak. All right, so the first one is pretty obvious. She was there every week on television, running in slow motion in a bathing suit on Baywatch. So she was a Baywatch babe. But number 2, I think Brad likes more.
Yeah, she was a Playboy playmate.
Also, she looks good in uniform.
She does. Nice cut uniform. She looked very good.
Thank you.
She looked even better out of the uniform.
That she did.
Indeed.
You're turning me on.
Brad, you
Well-
get to pop your cherry.
Excellent. Well, and I want to make sure you know this is specific. In and accurate. Her measurements are 34C, 24, and 32.
Never done this handcuff to a man before. Kind of sexy, don't you think?
Here you go, man. Cover that up.
Yeah, thanks.
So there you go. On that top-heavy note, it's time to say see you next time, and we'll see if we get to have any more fun underwear things. I can't even touch you right now, can you?
Don't come near me.
Don't come near me.
I know we talk a lot about Rain's hair.
But he does have, I just want to smell it.
I do want to smell it. I bet it's kind of like a hint of coconut and apricot.
And waterfalls. And hummingbirds.